Sunny Hostin, who is one of the minor characters over at The View, she launched this argument just yesterday. She said that Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter, all it's really about is about giving special treatment to straight white men.
On Twitter, it is predominantly straight white men. So when Elon Musk says, wow, this is about free speech, it seems to me that it's about free speech of straight white men. And so let them have it. Let them just go at it. I enjoy the block button on Twitter. I think it has a real outsized influence in our world because politicians and celebrities are on it.
Now, I think this is no way to talk about Elon Musk, the most prominent African American in the world. I mean, that's the first incoherence that we have. I think the claim that she's making is not true. White men, not even straight white men, just white men in general, are something like, 30% of America, and significantly less than 30% of the world population. So I just don't think it's, and then how many of them are straight? I just don't think it's true that the majority of Twitter users are straight white men. But let's say that they were. Sunny Hostin she's saying the quiet part out loud, I guess. She's saying, I don't want straight white men to be able to speak. I want other groups to be able to speak, but I don't like straight white men. I want to censor straight white men. I don't want them to have a voice in our republic. Well, too bad, lady. I say this as a straight, swarthy man, a straight, slightly tan man. We're going to speak. We're going to speak. And I'm sorry that that bothers you. I'm sorry that you don't like straight white men. I'm sorry that you want to ostracize us and kick us out of society. But we're not going to do it. I'm sorry. We're not going to go along with that. We're going to speak. We're going to say our mind. And if you don't like it, take it up with the African American new owner of Twitter, because we're not going to put up with that kind of stuff. We're not going to put up with a new radical caste system foisted upon us by the woke lunatics that say that if you're not LGBT, if you're not a woman or any of the other 75 genders that aren't man, if you're not a POC, then you're not allowed to speak. We're not going to do that. I'm already exercising my newfound freedom of speech on Twitter. I just was sending out some test tweets the other day to test the algorithm. I pointed out various things such as transgenderism is not a real category of being. That's obviously true. I pointed out on Twitter that ivermectin is a wonder drug, and everyone called it a wonder drug until a couple of years ago when it became a political cudgel and the left denied that. And then I pointed out something that I think is obvious. I said the 2020 presidential election was obviously rigged. Good news is none of those tweets were taken down. They're not being suppressed. We're seeing lots of extra engagement for conservatives. I'm glad you liked that clip. Now, subscribe, ring that bell, get all the notifications for the Michael Knowles Show. You can go over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. Type in The Michael Knowles Show. Knowles, like Beyonce, Knowles. Leave a 5-star review. We'll see you next time.